nation. And I think I invite this Ebola now. I have stopped fighting it. Let's agree. You see, the leader of this battalion that is saying we need to have Ebola in the country is a botanist. He studied leaves and insects. He has decided to treat Ebola as one of the leaves or as one of the insects that he studied at the university. And because of that, I think then we have the capacity to handle Ebola. He's deputized by someone who spits fire at any problem that comes. Fire, see fire. So I think we can handle Ebola by just declaring fire upon it. We'll just be declaring fire at Ebola. Every time we see, just make a very high-pitched, Ebola, fire, see fire. We'll be able to deal with it. Now, Americans, just be comfortable when you come to this country. We want to assure you will not be hungry. We have a machine that makes 1 million chapatis every day in this country. For those who don't know, it only exists in this country. So we shall feed you. We have 1 million chapatis for you every day. And by the way, for you Americans, in Kenya, chapati goes with something called madondo. We have a lady who is called Wamavosho. She gives beans to everybody. All her problems are resolved with beans. She's from somewhere in Muranga. So we want to assure Americans that we have enough beans for you. And by the way, beans are not bad when you have Ebola. Because zake haziivi, they cause bloating of the stomach. And when your stomach is bloated, it means that as you lose blood from all openings, there's one opening that is not going to lose blood. That is going to help us in Ebola. So we are equipped for Ebola. I dare submit to you, we have even thought about the entertainment. The world record holder for twerking, twerking. The world record holder for twerking is at the Senate. She's a senator in this country. So we are going to send her there to entertain those Americans. We have the capacity to handle this. She can go there and dance for them. She's holding it for the 3rd year in a row. She's going to entertain them there. Now, we've also got a young person. He went to this Bunge la Mwananchi University of East and Central Africa. And he studied there for 3 years, and now he has a PhD in facilities management. We sent him to try and manage one of our hospitals in Eastlands. He's doing so well. That hospital is flourishing since that young man went there. We will send him to Nanyuki to try and manage that facility for the Americans. So don't worry. We have a facilities manager, alisomea Bunge la Wananchi, akona PhD in facilities management. By the since he went to Mama Lucy, we've had women who did a CT scan. It showed they had one baby in the stomach. They are delivering 3 years ago. Now, finally, we also have an engineer in this country who can help us deal with corona. That engineer went to a school near South B or South C, and he left with a transcript that read a woman's name, and he never noticed. And that engineer is called Mukarabati. Any problem you have with your aeroplanes, any problem you're going to have with your vehicles or anything, he's an engineer who does all sorts of engineering. He's going to karabati those things for you. So Kenya is equipped to handle Ebola. All I'm saying is bring it on. We can handle. Tunaye Oscar, Oscar. Tunaye Oscar, hamtamweza. And we have all that team. We can sing for them. They will help them to deal with this coronavirus. So Kenyans, be confident, be happy. We can feed them with 1 million chapatis. We can give them the maharagwe haivi. We have someone to entertain them. She's at Senate. She holds the world record for twerking for 3 years in a row. Guinea-Wase retain, and so on and so forth. So let corona come. It's Ebola. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. There's no need of fighting. What I'm trying to say in many words is, this is happening during the subsistence of a court order.
Yes, it is.
All they're trying to tell you is, to them, court orders are papers, which they have no respect for. And they don't care to respect those papers. So whatever we do, we are doomed. We are doomed. They will do it.
Fanya Mambo.
Yeah.
You are a lawyer.
Yes.
Court orders are not suggestions.
To them, they are.
The country today that is investing or setting up that facility, when a judge speaks in the United States of America, everybody listens to it, including the president of that country. Why is it that when a court speaks in Kenya, the nation that respects court order at home does not listen to judges in Kenya? Is it because the leadership of the country has allowed that? Is it because the United States has seen how we have disrespected our court orders that they see no reason of respecting them?
I told Kenyans, whom did you vote for, by the way? You guys, whom did you vote for? Why are you aware of what you were voting for? Because this is what you brought upon yourselves. I keep saying I voted for Azimio because I saw this malady. This was a disaster coming. It was a catastrophe. It was the highest form of evil that would have ever been meted upon this nation. And if you think you've seen bad, you haven't seen bad. So I'm just telling Kenyans, unfortunately, kuna mahali inafikanga hata sisi hatuna nguvu. Nguvu inaisha because this Kenya Kwanza administration is doing so many bad things on all fronts. By the time you're dealing with this one, they are doing this one. In fact, it gets to a place first you take a break to observe. If you read yesterday's Business Daily, there's an article there now. The country has decided they've sold everything. They've sold parastatals. They've sold... The only thing remaining they haven't sold is your data available on eCitizen. And they go on the papers and say now they want to sell your data. Wameuza kila kitu. Wamekopa kila mahali. Go to yesterday's, and I'm talking of Sunday, Business Daily. There's a whole article there on how government is going to sell that, the data, your data on eCitizen. Hiyo tu ndio kitu imebaki. Then the last thing they are going to sell is what? They'll come for your slippers. That's when we shall wake up and realize we don't have a country here. So that's where we are. If you're thinking court orders is a big problem, they have conjured another evil scheme to sell your data to NGOs and companies that need data. Of course, they'll tell you, Araida, oh, you're not going to sell your personal information. Who told you? Who told you? If they can wake up and sell Kenya Pipeline, a very strategic national asset, and they don't feel a pinch about it, who told you they won't end up selling your personal data? That's the only rider they are putting there.
To what end? Because for a sale to happen...
Okay.
For a sale to happen...